I find this interesting because, there was a lot of rift and a lot of everything negative going on with the Lakers camp when Russell Westbrook was there. Now, you know, that he's gone, reporters definitely try to get, inside information from players in regards to how they felt about Russell Westbrook. And some of the things that I'm reading, some of the sources I've went to and just, got some information on that based upon some of the sites that's out there that's speaking on that type stuff. It seems like nobody's really willing to give like a straight answer. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's nothing really substantial about Russ. And, the crazy thing is one of his former teammates, Anthony Davis, reacted to Russ being a part of the Clippers now. And, when the reporter asked Anthony Davis, you can look at Yahoo Sports and check out a few other sites and you probably be able to see it. But when the reporter asked Anthony Davis, what he thought of Russ being on the Clippers and what he could bring to him, things like that. Anthony Davis just basically, shied away from it, as much as he could. And he basically said that he doesn't know what goes on in the Clippers locker room. He doesn't know what goes on in the Clippers organization, how they run their whatever they do. Only thing he knows is Reggie Jackson and John Wall's not there, and Russ is there to fill a void for the point guard position. And he really can't speak on it. And then he gave a sarcastic comment in regards to he got 3 kids. He don't watch the Clippers on TV, So, I mean, yeah, I definitely understand that. And, to be honest with you, Anthony Davis actually said to me what he should have said because he doesn't know what goes on in the Clippers locker room. He doesn't play for them. He's not a part of the organization. And, he's a part of the Lakers. So he's only focused on what they have there and what they're doing. And that's what every NBA player should be doing. They should just be focusing on, what they have and what they're doing and what their team is about to accomplish or trying to accomplish, not the opposing team down the hallway or any other team outside of your locker room. So I definitely agree with that. My thing is, the reporter also tried to get some information out of Anthony Davis in regards to what he think of Russell Westbrook as a teammate. And there again, it was, beating around the bush, not nothing really substantial. So nothing to really be said there. But, when I think about this in its entirety, I really hope that, Russ comes on the Clippers and really plays well, because I feel like, there's a lot of doubt, in Russ, about Russ in regards to what he can do and how he hurts a team more than he can help them. And, that's a bad mark to have on you, especially when you're a Hall of Fame player like Russ will be in the future. And, he's not getting the respect he deserves. My only thing against Russ is, like I said, he doesn't have winning intangibles in regards to winning championships from, based upon his, basketball history and his career that we've seen up until this point. Now, if he, plays better with the Clippers and understand things better, and Ty Lue gets him at a certain point, and he can get the best out of Russ of what he needs and allow Kawhi and, PG to do their thing as well, and they put it together where they can, utilize each other and feed off each other's energy, then the Clippers got something going. And of course, I think that's where the Clippers are aiming, the reason why they got Russell Westbrook. It's just kind of crazy because when you think about everything in its entirety, how it's all shaped up, Anthony Davis, and the Lakers are probably looking at this situation where, they probably wouldn't mind if they had to play the Clippers in the playoffs, which I don't know if the Lakers are going to make the playoffs. I think the Lakers, might be looking at this, well, if they had to play the Clippers in the playoffs, they definitely wouldn't mind playing against the Lakers. The Lakers definitely wouldn't mind playing against the Clippers, in the playoffs. Definitely probably wouldn't mind it simply because of the fact that, Russell Westbrook being on the Clippers and the fact that he was just with the Lakers probably want to show more that, we're better without him. He was our problem. Now he's your problem. And now we're about to, beat you now that you have our old problem, which is going to make your team play, not as well. And maybe a lot of Lakers players on the team are thinking that, especially based upon the fact that none of them really seem to give substantial answers about what type of, teammate Russell Westbrook was. The only one that gives good answers about that or a solidified one really is just Patrick Beverley. So, I mean, I like I said, I haven't heard nothing bad about Russ, but at the same time, you don't really hear any good. So my point is, I hope Russ uses all this as motivation. I hope he uses all this as a tool to build his character even more and push him to the next level. And, as what I said a few minutes ago, I feel like some of the Lakers players definitely would want to play the Clippers now in the playoffs, or I think they actually play the Clippers one more time this season. I definitely think they're anticipating now to kind of like just come out and say, hey, Russ was our problem. We're better. Now we're the better team in LA. But I still don't think that's how it's going to pan out. I still feel like the Clippers are the better team between the Lakers and the Clippers. I feel like the Clippers have more depth. They're stronger. They got more scoring, and, the defense that they can put on teams, when they decide to really lock down is amazing when they decide to. I just hope that they find a way to, have it in their mind to be a little bit more consistent with that, because that's going to help them, win. They're more consistent on defense rather than just offense. So, I really hope Russ used all this as motivation, as I said, and I really hope that, he can, help the Clippers in ways that he couldn't help the Lakers, just so he can prove some of his old teammates wrong, because I know there's doubt in Anthony Davis about Russell Westbrook. We all heard the stories last year. We all know what it's all about. LeBron James and all this, trade accusations been out there for Russ the last year or so. I mean, it had to be a lot on Russ being in a Lakers jersey, but he was professional about it. He handled it well, and I'm proud of Russ for doing that. But, at the same time, if Russ wants to be a champion, if he wants to be looked at in that light, he has to take his game to another level, and not in another level as in like be more, be more dominant, or be more, or whatever the case may be, or be a better player than what he was on OKC. I'm saying he has to take his game to another level mentally, and allow the game to come to him, not force too much while he's out there on the floor, because he has two other superstars that can go out there and get you 30 any night. Russ can give you 23 to 25 any night when he's really playing the way he's supposed to. And he can give you 7 to 8 assists a night as well. He can give you, as a matter of fact, Russ can give you almost a triple-double every night if he really choose to, because we all know he did it multiple times in a season, so he can give you a triple-double. The problem is he gives you a triple-double, but he might also give you 7 or 8 turnovers in that game. And 7 or 8 turnovers in, this time of the season, when it's 20-plus games left in the season, 7 or 8 turnovers in any game is crucial, because you're probably going to lose that game, especially if you get 7 or 8 turnovers from one individual on your roster. That's probably going to help you lose. So, like I said, I hope Russ is motivated, and I hope these comments and these sarcastic little comments that's being put out and said and things like that, and I hope that Russ, really, compartmentalizes all this and say, hey, I'm in a better situation now with the Clippers. I'm here to help them, and I'm here to help us win a championship, because I got a better chance of winning a championship with the Clippers than I did with the Lakers, because the Lakers as a team, outside of Russell Westbrook, they had nobody consistent. Anthony Davis was always in street clothes. LeBron is always talked about and looked at as this, basketball god and everything, which, he's one of the greatest, one of the basketball gods, no doubt about it. But his father time really is showing now. It's just that nobody's really saying it. I mean, hell, the man sits out 3-4 minutes within the game of the first quarter, takes a rest, has to come back and takes off games, maybe not take off games, but he got, a little minor ankle injuries and all these other things. LeBron is not that reliable health-wise either. So, I mean, we have to look at LeBron too. And then on top of that, Russell Westbrook was just stuck in the middle, taking the blame for everything. So maybe on the Clippers, there'd be a lot less blame to go around, a lot more winning, and a lot more, better experience for Russell Westbrook in LA rather than what he had on the Lakers, being with LeBron and all that drama. So like I said before, hey, let's see what happens, and let's see if Russ can ball out, and let's see if Russ can give the Clippers what they've been ultimately missing all this time, which is a true point guard who can get who can get the superstars the ball when they need it, anchor the offense when needed, and have less turnovers to better your outcome of winning. But hey, that's my take on everything. Leave any comments in the comment section. Also, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't already. And hey, till next time.